Hi and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to have you stop by, friend. Today's video is different. It's fun, it's festive, and I have a special visitor. See, I'm not a total loner. I actually do have friends. Michaela has worked alongside me for years creating stunning makeup looks, and today she is here to play with some makeup so we can help you out if you're stuck on what you want to do to your face. It's Christmas. Guys, meet Michaela.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be here today. Thank you, Tana, for having me.
So the aim of this video is of course to have fun, but we'll be sharing makeup tips with you while we ask each other some hard-hitting Christmas questions. Grab your makeup bag and join us and let's have a laugh. As always, the makeup products that we'll be using in today's looks will be in the description below, down there. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
It was like a combination of Fergie and Jesus. I'm going to start off with my brows. I'm using my Hourglass Arch pencil. This is like an OG favourite of mine. I've been using it for years. I used to always use brow powder, but now I just love using pencil. Got a little bit of a blemish going on. If you haven't tried the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, this is amazing for covering any breakouts, especially if you're like not wearing any other makeup and you just want it to look like your blemish is covered but you've got no concealer on.
And you're probably here, my kids, so
Just having fun.
living their best lives.
Yeah.
So I've already prepped my skin off of camera and I'm going to go in with the NARS.
Syracuse. I think it's Syracuse.
I was like, Syracuse.
I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. It's one of my faves.
Somebody can get you.
This foundation compared to the one you're using is water-based, so it is such an amazing foundation, but you need to be careful that you're only using mainly water-based gel products under it because otherwise you'll get separation. But if you do use water-based products, it is amazing. I would say that if you're someone that has a lot of like open pores or texture, it's probably not the best because with any light reflecting types of foundations, they do tend to enhance texture a little bit more. I can't believe how close Christmas actually is.
I know, like what the heck?
I know. Do you normally prefer Christmas dessert or Christmas lunch or dinner?
Ooh, dessert. Oh, I don't know because the food is so good. I love seafood. Like,
do you?
All day,
Yep.
every day. I love seafood. If you said to me, would you do a roast, seafood, or dessert? Seafood.
Good choice.
What about you? Roast,
I think.
seafood, or dessert?
Definitely roast.
Really?
Yeah, because I love everything that comes with it, like the gravy, the cranberry sauce, like roast potatoes, honey, rosemary, carrots. Like I love all of that kind of stuff. I'm actually more of a sweet tooth, but I love a good Christmas roast.
Yeah, I love sweets. I love trifle.
When I'm wearing my hair up, I actually always do my ears and like behind my ear, because if you don't fake tan or if you have fake tan, a lot of the time you have this like white patch here that you can see, people can see from behind you. A lot of the time though, I'm like my side profile, none of my business. Like
that was one of the first things I think I learned in like fundamentals was that we had to make sure they were always like, don't forget behind the ears.
yeah.
And like around here, a lot of like when you begin, a lot of people stop their makeup application right here.
Yeah.
But like
Blending it right down.
so important.
Do you prefer more of a sponge application or more of a brush? Do you use both?
On myself, I use both.
Yeah, same.
I love concealer with a sponge.
Yep.
But I think I prefer foundation with a brush. Tell us in the comments what your favorite way to apply your makeup is. Brush or sponge? I have a question because I want to know the answer to this question. But what is your method when it comes to hard to buy for people?
Do you know what I love? Pinterest. I go on Pinterest and I type in, for example, boyfriend gift ideas. And there's all these collages of gift ideas. I used to always apply my concealer with my fingers and then blend it out with a sponge. But recently, I've been getting onto the brush train. Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. So I always do like a colour of concealer closer to my skin tone first, under my eye and over my eyelid to prep it for shadow. And then you'll see later I go in with more lighter concealers to brighten and highlight. For me, makeup is all about layering.
You know what? Normally I do too. And I did put my darker concealer down there and I went straight in for the lighter one.
You jumped the gun today.
And do I care? No, I don't give a shit.
We're the professionals, just don't copy us. I have a question for you. Do you keep your Christmas decorations up after Christmas for a while, like after New Year's and that, or do you take them down like as soon as possible?
Come on. No, I am like, okay, 1st of January, if you're lucky, New Year's Eve.
Really?
Down. Yeah.
I reckon I had mine up till February last year. I love it. I love how cozy it is. I don't care if Christmas is over.
I love it too, but I feel like yeah, you're wild.
I love the ambience of it, like at night time with the Christmas tree, the ambience. I don't know if it's pronounced ambience or ambience, but
let us know in the comments what you think it is. I think it's ambience. Ambience.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Ambience.
Ambience.
It's like you're a French man trying to say Beyonce.
Once I've done my skin color concealer, I then go in and do my cream contour before I do anything else.
Okay. Real tree or fake tree?
100% fake tree, because the bugs. I'm so scared of any form of bug, spider, anything. And they would all come into my house if I had a real tree. I'm sure it smells amazing and I'm sure it's beautiful, but I can't risk the bugs.
But you have allergies.
I have allergies. Yeah, I think I'd be allergic to it as well. I'm allergic to like every plant, I swear. I'm using the TANA'S cream bronzer. This is amazing. If you haven't tried it, she's an Australian makeup artist and she does that classic bronzy Australian, we call it latte makeup a lot.
She's actually doing really well for herself.
She is.
Hey, she's like making killer products and she's, killing it on the scene.
So when I do my cream bronzer, I actually blend it into the back of my hand first instead of doing it straight onto my face and like really working it into the brush. Do you do this as well? Do you go straight onto your face and then blend it?
No, I always use it on my hand first.
Yeah.
Because the warmth of your hand just warms the product up.
Exactly. So I'm like,
and then you get an even distribution on your brush too, yeah.
Really working that in. And then I just like to stamp it. Do you prefer candy cane or gingerbread?
Candy cane all day, I reckon.
Yeah, defs.
Yeah, gingerbread. Like, I really want to do what you did, right? And make a gingerbread house. But I don't want to eat it.
Yeah. I saw that they have a Kit Kat house and I wanted to do that. It's like a whole gingerbread house, but it's made out of Kit Kat. So it looks like a log cabin.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, you could do something like that. Do you prefer gift wrapping or putting everything into gift bags?
If I had my way, gift bags. We buy basketballs every year for Zay. And I always like leave that for last. And then I say to my partner, hey babe, can you go wrap the last of those presents? There's only one left. And he's like, yeah, no worries, goes in and it's a ball.
The hardest one to wrap. I'm just doing my nose contour. So I apply it quite heavy at first with a little brush. Everyone's nose shape is different. So you apply it differently to suit each nose shape. But I like to kind of taper off the end.
Bold laps.
What? What just came out your mouth?
Bold laps. Bold lips or nude lips?
Nude always. I do think red lip has, like a bold lip has its moment, but nude just goes with everything. If you are someone who has rosacea or redness, you can definitely still wear blush, but you just want to make sure you neutralize your cheeks first. And then with the toner blush, avoid going with anything that looks like your natural blush color that you get from your redness or rosacea. Go for something more cool toned, something more blue base, like a pinky blue base. If you want something to look really natural, you can go with like a dusty pink. So a lot of people get scared of wearing blush if they already have redness in their face.
So many people and I think gone are the days, like remember back in the days when you'd have literally 3 colors to choose from and it was like intense red, like red, rouge red, and then like, I don't know, the other colors were just scary, like a terracotta. I think when we'd say, would you like blush? And they'd go, No thanks. They thought of those 3 red colours. Or those 2
Definitely.
red colours. Hey.
We're looking very pink.
Special. Yeah, you are. You're looking like a baby doll. Do you still believe in Santa Claus?
I would like to.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? He's not real?
What?
What do you mean?
You're a non-believer?
So now that I've got the pink all over my face, that's when I come in like how Tana did before and brighten. Kind of in like that lifted area here from the bottom of the lower lash line going up.
Nice. So you do that afterwards.
Yeah, and then like in the inner corner here, kind of going down with the contour.
I've just noticed a lot of the video, I'm like looking at our screen because I'm like trying to see what you're doing. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
wow, that's so interesting.
I know.
So you're going to see me
Yeah.
looking this way.
That's fine.
Just letting everyone
I think
know.
I've done the same thing. Once I let that concealer kind of sit and do its thing for a minute, I'm then just using the brush to like blend out the edges.
Now you may hear some background noise because we turned the fans on. It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot.
I am going to start now my eyes. I reckon I'm going to leave my skin not set just yet, just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I'm going to start bringing that Tana's bronzer into the crease of my eye and kind of bring it into the contour on my nose as well.
And I am using the Plouise shade in 03 for my eye base today. I love this eye base. It just makes your shadows glide on so well. Do you use it?
Yeah, I love it. I didn't use it today. I don't always use it on myself, but if I have an event, I always use it because I know that my eye makeup is not budging if I use that.
Are you a giver or a receiver?
Oh, I love giving.
Yeah.
I love watching. Are you a giver or a receiver?
And if you have lash extensions, the best way to apply your eye base without messing them up is to like look down in a mirror and come from the top and across. If you start getting product in your lash extensions, they can look really like, I don't know, like a 3-day-old, 4-day-old lash, can't
Yeah, need to really come from above.
Yeah, I brought my eye base right to the edges, like here and through the center. The reason why I do that is because it's able to really blend in with your base a lot easier than say like stopping and then letting it dry and then seeing the line where you've stopped.
Would you prefer to go Christmas caroling or have like a Christmas movie marathon?
Oh, that's a good one. Joy to the world. It'd just be fun. It'd be laughing fun.
Yeah.
You know, like just taking the piss.
Roll my joint. Do you know that song, Colt 45? Colt 45
And to zigzag, baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. And if the marijuana burn, we can take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the bong like Cheech and Chong.
So it takes from here to Hong Kong.
Cleaning up under my wing. Now, if you've never done this before, it is the best thing ever. You just get your makeups looking so clean and snatched by cleaning up underneath, but I like to just use a little bit of product. I'll put the product I'm using into the description, but look at that. Like already that's
what I did already, and it just makes a massive difference. Gives you that lifted, cleaner look.
I can't even see what's happening on my lid with my liner, and it doesn't bother me.
Yep. None of your business what's going on down there.
None of your business. That close. You're too close.
And just really smudging that with just a little bit of black. Always make sure with black shadows you're like tapping off your brush first so you don't get that fallout under the eye.
Tap, tap, tap in.
I was saying the other day, like, what do we do before these little triangle powder puffs? Like, I was using a brush and it just doesn't push it into the skin as well. So if you haven't tried using a little triangle powder puff or like how you're using a sponge, it just pushes it into the skin better.
Have you ever re-gifted a gift?
Probably. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if it's something that like I think someone else would use
So if you
more,
got it given by say like Aunt Karen and then you would gift it to someone else?
Well, if it's something that I'm not using,
You
I
would
probably
do it.
Yeah, I think so. If it's something that I'm not using and it's like
just say it's alcohol
good-
you don't drink, but you know that
Yeah.
person loves it, like obsessed.
yeah, why not?
You're a savage. Fan turning on.
So a tip I always like to say is to make sure you press and tap your powder into your skin rather than swiping and rubbing. I feel like it just makes sure that you don't disrupt any of the base that you've just spent all of that time blending.
Oh, baby, I want to get with you and take your picture.
Warm me with that butt you got, making me so horny. A lot of people who are starting out doing makeup don't realize is you really have to be very light-handed when you're holding brushes.
Absolutely.
We're not really applying much pressure.
And like where you hold it on the brush handle
Yeah.
determines how strong your grip is, your pressure is. Yeah.
Yeah, the lower that you hold it, the less pressure you're going to naturally pop on. A little tip I love doing is taking a small brush with some powder blush on it and just tapping it back over and under the eye. A really light pink. This is the Inglot Cosmetics Winter Kissed. It just helps to diffuse the pink back into the concealer.
That. Looks good.
Gives you that pinky under eye that's really on trend right now. Controversial, but I actually love putting cream blush back on over all of that. I love using the Morphe spray first.
Yeah, right. I've never done that because I've always been too scared.
Yeah, I like to like wet the skin with the aerosol kind of spray, and then just really has to be a glossy, dewy blush though. It can't be like a stain or like a matte finish because then it will go patchy. I tried to put on a gem.
Oh,
No! Now that really does look like a skin tag.
yeah, you got it. Do you know, I'm going to hit you with a hot tip. Well, it's not really a hot tip, it's a fun fact. Do you know what bulbils on a tree represent?
Snow?
No.
Santa's balls?
No.
No, I have no idea.
The apple from Adam and Eve.
Oh. Interesting.
So they're there to be like, hey, don't be tempted. Be kind to one another. The apple from Adam and Eve. And that's why we hang hundreds and thousands of apples on our tree. Artificial. So guys, we are all done. What do you think of today's looks? Michaela's looks so pretty. She's got like the little pearls because pearls get the girls. We had so much fun. We hope we taught you something.
I had so much fun today. Thank you, Tana. I hope that everybody takes care over this busy holiday period and that everyone has a Merry Christmas.
So remember guys, be kind to one another. You just never know what somebody's going through, especially this time of year. And invite your lonely friends to your parties. Be a good person. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not, because I'll be here every Tuesday doing true crime, doing makeup. Have a safe and happy week. And remember, you take care out on those streets, girl.